Hello, good morning. My name is Arash Modi. I'm pitching show for teenagers 16 to 18 years old. This age group, my research shows that this age group enjoy to watching films, adventure and action films. And in the next slide, this is my introductions. It's similar to my story. It's a free introduction. And this is the synopsis of my story. Yeah, it's about Thomas and Jack. Thomas and Jack, they are best friends, and Thomas is very good at making robots. When he was playing video game, his best friend Jack, he called him. I got bored, and let's go to park and have a look around. And they went to the park. In the middle of the way, Jack asked from Thomas, "Did you finish your robot?" And Thomas answered that it's nearly done, but I don't have a main piece to buy buy it for robot. As they were walking and talking in the park, they saw the big bag in behind the trees. They went forward to check what's in the bag. They opened the bag and they found the treasure inside of the bag. The treasure light up and Thomas felt dazzled. He woke up. He was dreaming for a whole time. When he woke up, he heard his mother's sounds, and it was in a park of 2. It was Monday morning. After breakfast, he went to the college and he saw Jack there. He went to Jack immediately to talk to him about a job that he want to get after college days, to save the money to buy the main piece of the robot. When Jack heard the story, he said that I will find a job as well. Then we double our money. When Thomas heard that, he got excited and happy. They both started to work in 2 separate shops, and at the end of the year, they saved up $10,000 after a year with difficulty. They bought the piece and they complete the robot. The robot could help to disabled and old people, and it could play with kids. The robot was suitable for all ages, and it can answer any questions that human ask. The teachers said, "We didn't know you were so good at building robots." One of the teachers asked, "What do you want to do with robot?" Thomas said, "We haven't thought about it yet." In a paragraph 3, in the end of the story, they came out from the college. On the way, Jack asked, "Have you thought about the robot? What do you want to do with robot?" Thomas said, "No." Jack said, "So what I know is your robot is not an ordinary robot. It's a pro robot. So if you sell it to one of the biggest Japanese company, they will buy it so much expensive from us." Thomas was agree with this idea. Then they sold the robot, and they bought the Japanese company, and they bought the robot $1 million from them. And Japanese people encouraged them. They became very rich. When they got home, their family had the party for them, and they had a good time. And Thomas asked from Jack as a joke, "I'm not dreaming. Am I dreaming now?" And they both laughed. That was my synopsis. We are moving on. This is my mind map. That's the location. The location was in the college and park and shop. This is the music at the beginning of the film. It was 30-second drama music. At the end of the film, it was 30-second drama music as well. I forgot to say, at the beginning of the film, we had the 20-second trailer. And this is that's the props. The props was money and phone, and the bag, and the robot. So we are moving on the construction. So I know my idea is good because it can get the audience attention, because it can motivate the audience to try what they want to achieve, even if they have a little chance. This film is instructive for young people. I think this idea was the best idea between my ideas because it had the informative subjects. This film shows the audience that you have to work hard to achieve what you want in life. So we are moving on. That's my mood board for first idea. And yeah, this is my storyboard. At the first page, as you can see, have one close shot and 3 middle shot. In this part, Thomas and Jack, they are going out and look around. They talking about Thomas' robot. In this part we film at Thomas' house. He was playing video game, and and we also film in the park in front of the waterfall. So in the second page, at the second page, as you can see, we have 2 middle shot and 2 establishing shot. After they saw the bag, Treasure, the reflection of Treasure dazzled Thomas' eyes, and he woke up. In this part, we was filming at park behind the trees. In the other part, we was filming at Thomas' bedroom and the kitchen when he was eating breakfast. Okay, this is a third page, page 3. In this part, we have 1 middle shot and 2 long shot and 1 establishing shot. In this part, as you can see, Thomas and Jack are talking about the job that he wants to get after school to save up his money. Then Thomas and we can see that the Thomas is complete the robot in this part. And we done the film at the college, and the other part that we filmed was front of the shop and when he was building his robot. In the page 4, in this part we have 3 long shot and 1 over shoulder shot. In this part, Thomas going to college to show this robot to the teachers, but antagonists were sad and angry when they saw the robot. When they saw the robot is better than everyone, but the teachers were so happy. They saw the Thomas robot. When they saw the Thomas robot, where at this part we was filming at the college. Yeah, and we are moving on page 5. It's the last part of my storyboard. We have 1 over shoulder shot and 1 middle shot and establishing shot. As you can see in this last part, Thomas and Jack, they sold the robot for $1 million to one of the well-known Japanese company, and the Japanese people encouraged them a lot. At the last minute of the film, as you can see, they return home, and we can see the family celebrate for them. In this part, we finished the filming at the New York City. At the other part, we went to the Japan and we was filming there. That was the end of my storyboard. Yeah, this is my friends. They are giving their opinions about my story. That's the first film. Yeah. That's another one. Okay, that's the budget of my film. The cost of talent, it was £350 per day. We got 2 actors, so it was 700. Equipment here and the cameras, £65 in a day. Props, it's £100. The total cost was 1,250. That was my budget. Yeah.
Well done, round of applause.
Thank you. Have you got any questions?
So first of all, thank you for explaining. It was well that you have explained everything what you were doing. So my main question is, how did you come up with this story, like with this idea?
So I researched about this idea. I wanted to research this age group, what they want to watch. So I researched this age group. They want to listen to music a lot. They want to watch the action and adventure movies. Yeah, I searched it in Google. That's why I make this idea.